let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41.
60.
They send the tight end in motion left. On first down, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
First down, Browns. Ready.
Another one for Judkins. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. It's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
The career is more at stake when you win your crown. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Ready.
Judkins. They can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. It's Judkins again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Complete left-sided Thomas. Inside the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars find an answer with their opening drive. Jr., the touchdown! Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important, and they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Play action, Sanders. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the give, here's Judkins. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Right open.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. The Jaguars grow their lead to 8. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality being personified.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ready up.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 19, 5 in. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Clyde getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, check. Son. Go, let's go. Sink right. Silver.
From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
35-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely.
They're set up at the 35 now.
11, Agate. Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hook 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. On the slant, complete to Jeudy. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Cowboy 80.
From the red zone now. And a screen pass for Judkins. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
70 range.
Sanders setting the pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
13, Luke. Hey, Soko, high.
Who's carrying now? This is Bashal Tutu. Space on the right, and he's got room. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 7-point lead in the first.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 21-13 our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2.
Come on. Hey.
Right side, some pass complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36.
Gravity Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Steady.
Now Sanders. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Takes the handoff, down to throw. A little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, and not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Set. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hey, go! Go! Done! They said go! 11, Agate. Hey, kill! Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Red on red.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Strong running inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Big 13. Easy. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
On the give, it's Tootin. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
24. Hey.
Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go, 18, 5 years.
Sanders now on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They'll go. It's Sanders. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Browns at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready, go.
From the gun, Judd Gates is able to drive that pile about a yard. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
70, Tampa Wolf. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation. You also got to make sure those defenders' eyes are reading you like a book.
19, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Sanders now. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tilton. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. Tilton on 1st and 10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Carson Schwarzenegger on the tackle.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Caught quick, right side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, Lion, 11. Son, this is hot. Sink right open. Sink right. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And this one doesn't go far. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These T coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Hey, Silver.
2nd down, game to 2. Good little look there. Looks like about 6. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, son. Hey. Go, let's go. Check smash. 11, Agate.
Now Lawrence. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing from the gun. This throw is caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Go.
Another try following the sack. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
24. Sink right. Focus, all right? Take right open.
Now it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Finds his running back is his Bay Schultz. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, easy, route, hey, smash. Hey, Soko, hot.
Throwing again, here's Lawrence. Complete to his back, take Bigsby. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That's another quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And off to Tootin. Finds a big lane. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, lion. Hey, danger. Here we go.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Tootin. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What would you call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Judkins headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, break.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
To the air, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
18 Rattler.
Third and long here for Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Browns.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
50 Bobcat. Here we go.
Play action, Sanders. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
3rd and short here, Sanders. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Ready.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Warriors 17. Nanette. 19 tight.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Ready.
Now Sanders. The throw is caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Chased out to his right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
27.
With it
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready up!
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! 13 loose!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, let's go.
Running left with Bigsby. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, take right open. Silver.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger. Hey, I'm gun. 30 left. 11, Agate. Go, let's go.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Panther 11. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Foyer Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready up.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Hey. Son, it's hot.
one into enemy territory to the 47. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Rip, 23. Here we go, Sahana. Hey, Silk.
Now it's Tootin. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
30 left. Hey, Lion. Son, Silver.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, Smash. Hey, Ginger. Riggs.
Running here with Tootin. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. On the give, it's Bigsby. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, go. 11. Hey, kill. Gun.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over until it's over.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Okay.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Man in motion here.
19 tight. Panther 11. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's trying another one deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Now it's Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7.
Hey, Lop.
They run it again with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
All right, let's go. Phil.
Now we get left side to Bigsby. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They give right side, here's Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Hey, Soko.
Hand off here for Bigsby. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars up by 11. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Carry here for Bigsby. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Cam Little for the Jaguars field goal.
Little knocks it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Grab the all 80.
Sanders back to throw. A little screen pass for Judkins. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Drop 50. Drop 50.
2nd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions, and like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Hewart, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you say, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.